Hello, Linda here from Linda Active, little mini on the move. Brooke, it is your workout today. You wanted an advanced inner thigh workout, 25 minutes of pure torture while Minnie nearly falls off. We are going to use ankle weights. We are going to use a resistance loop in a figure 8. So put it on around one knee, twist it, pull it, and step through with the other leg. And just keep it above your knees for now. Try and flatten it out. And guess what? We're going to use the Pilates ring as well. So we're going to start in a standing position using the ring to kind of warm up the inner thighs, in between the thighs, and then we're going to use it around the ankles. And then we'll move into a side laying position with a little bit of seated work as well. And eventually we're going to end up on our back. So if you want to hold on, I am definitely going to be holding on because I really want to focus on the squeeze and the burn. So it's not so much about the balance challenge today. So we're going to start off with the ring between the thighs. Now you're going to have to kind of shuffle your band around to get it into position. I like to keep my ring just above my knees. I find that works well with this particular ring because it's a really tough one to squeeze. Come up on your tippy toes, and then if you can, depending on how big your ring is, try to keep your heels together. So in this position right here, Minnie, it's already burning. So I am definitely a little bit, let's just say a little bit dreading this. So tummy's in, back is straight, now start to squeeze. Squeeze in a tiny bit. Minnie wants her water. Now, is she going to be able to get it? Yes, she is. She's some entertainment for us today, so I'm kind of glad I put that water up there. So she's licking away, I can see her little tongue. So now, focus on squeezing against the heels, as well as obviously squeezing with your inner thighs. Keep your hips slightly tucked forward, your tummy in, and we're going to hang out here for a little bit. This is the warm-up, people, so take advantage of it, knowing that this is probably going to be one of the easiest sections in the entire workout. Now, don't be a hero with all the equipment. This is what Brooke designed. Thank you, Brooke. But if you are not at this level yet, just drop some of the equipment. Maybe you're not using ankle weights, maybe you're not using the loop band, you're just using the ring, and that is totally fine. It's still going to be tough with just the ring. Minnie's having a good long drink. In and in. Let's go for 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to hold that squeeze and I want you to tuck forward and squeeze more. Release, tuck forward and squeeze more. So tailbone drops and then pushes forward. Tailbone drops to neutral and then pushes forward. So you're already squeezing the ring and now you're squeezing more. You're squeezing the ring, heels push together, squeeze even more. Neutral spine and tuck those hips. Neutral and tuck. Minnie's in her box bed. Just a few more like this for 4. Burning like crazy. 3. I hope yours is burning. 2, if not, squeeze harder. And 1. Do you see how pushed together my ring is here? It's no joke. You need to push, otherwise you're not going to feel this. Now stay slightly tucked, hinge back slightly, down and squeeze, down and push. This one, my friends, is the icing on top. Breathe. You're pushing together your heels. You're pushing together your thighs. That ring is an oval. You're tightening and tucking your hips. For 4. Deep breath in. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job. So move the ring now around the ankles. So I'm going to keep mine kind of on my ankle weights. We're going to use one leg as a supporting leg. Soften the knees, tummies are in, really nice tall spine. And this leg, we're going to keep it super straight. Now you can either stay flat-footed, or if you want more range of motion, come up on the back toe. It just gives you more range of motion. Now, start with a flexed straight leg, tap the heel and push up against the ring. Tap and push. So it's kind of circling back and forward. Back and forward. If you're flat-footed, it still works. Tap and push. Tap and push. In fact, I would rather you probably be flat-footed unless you're finding it really is stunting your range of motion, because at the moment I want you to focus more on this leg than the supporting leg. And if you're up on your toe, you're kind of going to be working a lot of the supporting side too. Tap and push. So you're tapping your heel and then pushing. So you really need to turn your inner thigh forward as much as possible. It's a really small motion, and only you know how much you are actually pushing forward with that inner thigh. So don't cheat. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now try to point your toe. Maybe here you can come up, and we're going to push across that way. So we're going to start kind of slightly diagonal, still shining your inner thigh forward, and push that way. Push, tap and push. So toe taps and then push across, push across. If you would rather, you can keep your heel flexed here and stay down. Push across. It's a slightly different angle change. It doesn't really matter too much. Push across, push across. So you're going to get some great outer thigh action on the supporting side. So you're welcome for that bonus. Push across, push across. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. We're going to bend, extend, extend. Coming straight in line. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. Now you can come down again and maybe flex here. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. So bend, extend and push. Extend and push up. Forward and up. Forward and up. For 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, so guys, the pain is already starting. So adjust, and we're going to use the other leg to anchor now. I'm going to attempt not to move my chair as not to upset little Minnie. So I've got the soft part of the ring against my ankle weight. I'm turning my leg out so my inner thigh is shining forward. I'm going to soften my back leg, tap my heel and push across. So tap slightly to the side, push in front. Push, push. So you're coming further to the side with this one, and really then trying to push almost directly in front. Rotate and push. Now if your loop or your ring is sliding around and it's annoying you, and you think you would have more work if it was kind of lower, then just adjust, people. Just adjust. Find a way of doing this that works for you. It's gonna feel awkward and a little tiny range of motion no matter what you do, because of the nature of all this equipment that only crazy people might dream up, mind you. I must say, I'm not on that level of crazy. I have never used all 3 together that I can remember. Remind me if I have, but I don't think so, apart from Jen's workout. So the people that have decided to add all this equipment together now, you're on a new level of crazy. Across. Go for 3, 2, 1. Now if you wanted, come up on the other toe, point the toe, start in front and then push across. So I want you to think about pushing across as if you're kicking a ball with the side of your foot. If you want to stay down, maybe flex, push across. So the difference is that you're not coming all the way from the side. You're starting in line and pushing this way more. Okay? So that's the difference. It's just slight angle changes. Really fight to keep your inner thigh forward. Push. Push. It's small but sharp. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend, extend, bend, extend. You can flex, you can point, you can come down and just stay with this bend, extend, or maybe come up, bend, extend, bend, extend. I've got to move my ring because it's really annoying. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Come on, this is the last bit standing, then we're sitting down. Bend, extend for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. So let's move little mini and let's sit down. Now we're going to do some squeezes in a seated position. So once again, make sure your band is not going to be in the way, and put your ring back in between your inner thighs. And we're just going to start off. You can lean your arms back, shoulders are down and back, and just squeeze, squeeze. So I want you to start with your legs kind of parallel, and we're going to make it worse in a minute by joining our heels together. But first of all, just start here. Squeeze and squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now heels together and squeeze again. Squeeze, squeeze in. So at the moment, you're really only just using the ring for your inner thighs. Squeeze and squeeze. And if you ever need to adjust, adjust. It shouldn't hurt. It should be uncomfortable for your muscles, but it shouldn't hurt. Squeeze and squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come down onto your elbows. Lift your legs so that your heels are higher than your knees, and squeeze. Squeeze. So when your heels are higher, it means you're now starting to use ankle weights as well. Squeeze in. In. Okay, the pain is starting to get real. Up and in, come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do a tiny push out and in. It's so small. And as you push out, you're squeezing more. You're squeezing at the in, but you're squeezing more at the out. Push out and in. Push out and in. I know it hurts. Push out and in. Push. Push. If you can't do this, then just stay in line and keep squeezing like before. For 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, take the ring, and we're going to start this way. So now, the ring is going to be, let's anchor it underneath the foot of the back leg, but you're going to have to kind of anchor it so that you can push up on it, okay? So you're anchoring slightly towards the back. It's okay for your body to be turned on an angle a little bit here, because I know with the ring it's a little bit more awkward. I want you to lift with your inner thigh up. So you're just pushing up against the ring. Push up against the ring. It's such a small motion. You're already touching the ring at the top, and then you're pushing even more. Once again, you are the one that knows how hard you're pushing, right? So even just holding the leg there should be work. And then pushing up against the ring, there should be some serious burn going on. I've already got a shake going on here. So really anchor with that back leg. Push and push. Come on. Push and push. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to anchor in front. And I'm going to push up but slightly back. If you want to come all the way down with your knee, that might work. Okay, how about We don't do that. How about we put that against the ankle and then put the sole of our foot against the back of the ring, okay? It's quite twisted. And then push up. Push up. So now stay forward with your chest, up and up. So it's like I'm gripping the ring with the sole of my foot. And then I'm trying to keep my leg as straight as possible with my kneecap to the front. And I'm trying to come up, pushing against the ring, but also trying to meet my other inner thigh. So I'm pushing my thighs together here. Up and up. This one's definitely easier, maybe because of the stunted range of motion. So we're going to have to make it harder again in a second. Up and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now before we move into a slightly more seated position, I want you to put the other leg on top, push down on the ring so you're holding it, anchoring it. Then we're just going to meet our legs together and we're completely in line with the hip. Up, push. Now you need to push at the top. Push at the top. Now turn your knee down, heel up. Push, push, push up. Meeting those legs together. Push up. So once again, thinking about squeezing your inner thighs together here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. If you don't push, you're not going to feel it. 2, 1. Now come to the front so your legs are staggered. This one's forward and push. Push. Push with this leg slightly forward and up. Forward and up diagonal. Push. 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 If you want extra work, push down with this leg as you push up with that leg. Push. Come on. Push it. Yes, this one burns. This one's good. If you really get in there and you find that sweet spot, deep breath. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going back to pushes, but in a more seated position. This is getting hard to control. Okay. Just put your leg down. Bring your loops slightly higher so it's not digging into your ankles. Stay in a kind of a seated position but still angle to the front. Bend, extend. See how I'm not fully extending, I'm just doing a tiny extension. Extend. I've got my foot against the ring. You can come up higher if you want. Extend. Oh my gosh, extend. Extend. So I'm kind of pushing up as well as to the front of the room. Then extend. Extend. It's a tiny extend. You're not fully extending, obviously. Doesn't even look like I'm doing anything, but my leg is shaking. 8, 7, 6. You need to be pushing up as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab that ring. Push it into the meaty part above your knee. Turn your heel up and push up. Push up as you push down. Push up as you push down with your hand. And up. And up. And up. We're nearly changing sides. And up. Come on. This is where you really need to push to create that extra resistance. Otherwise, you're not going to feel it. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it. Push down, push up with the leg and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Come on. Come on. Turn that heel up further. Hold, hold, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're doing the other side, powering through, and then we're just going to finish on our back for a couple, not many. So come into this position, and we're going to start with the back foot anchoring the loop I keep saying the loop, but you know what I mean, the ring. And now push up, push up. So we're pushing up with an extended leg. We're kind of on a bit of an angle forward. So you're pushing up, but you're also kind of pushing your leg towards the front. So you're getting a bit of quad work as well as inner thigh. Push up, push up. Feels so good to start with that fresh leg. Definitely so much easier to start with, but we know where we're going with this, right, Brooke? Up and up. Really burning. Squeezing and squeezing. So remember, you need to push as hard as you can to activate those inner thighs. Go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We're going to put the other foot on top. Come into a completely lengthened and aligned side lying position, and then push up against the ring. Push up. So you're pushing down with the top leg and pushing up against the ring. Up. I just realized I missed an exercise. Don't worry, we'll add it on. Up and up. Up. So we're directly clapping our ankle weights together right now, and we're going to change the angle in a minute. Push. So as you push up, really squeeze both thighs together and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now forward, forward, forward. So it's like to forward and up, so your legs are staggered here. And I want you to kind of just keep pushing down with the top leg as you push up with the front leg. This is a lot of oblique work as well. I'm not sure if you guys are feeling this too, but I'm feeling a lot of oblique work, which is always a good thing. Up and up, up and up. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's go back to that other one that I missed, which was leg in front, and then foot is holding on to that and pushing up, pushing up. So it's like the same side lying leg raise that we often do, but this time you've got that ring there that you're pushing up against and up. So once again, push against those inner thighs, squeezing, squeezing those inner thighs. Up. Squeeze it really as high as you can. I know in this position you can't really raise that leg very high, but try. Breathe. A few more reps. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now anchor it again underneath the back leg. Come into a more seated position, and we're going to bend, extend, and it's the tiniest motion, the tiniest extension. You're extending up and forward. Bend, extend. Breathe. Come on, you can do it. We're nearly done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the legs straight and a few pushes up. Try to turn your inner thigh up to the ceiling. Push up and up. Try to keep your legs straight. I know it's tough. Up and up, up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the ring, put it against the inner thigh and push up. Push up as you press down. Press down with that hand. Press and push. Press and push. Come on, your leg is slightly diagonal, heel is up. Push. Push. We're nearly done with this stuff. Then one little section on our backs and that's it. Push up. And up. And up. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Push down. Push up with your leg. Deep breaths and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Now lay down all the way. I'm not going to be able to because of my mic, but I want you to lay down all the way with your head. Put that ring back between your inner thighs and get your legs up high. And all we're going to do is turn our feet out and push in. Push in. Push in. So the more you can push here, the more you're going to finish with a bang, right? And we like to finish stronger than we started. So push harder than you did when you were standing. Gravity is going the other way here, so it should technically be a little bit easier. Push and push. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now heels together, flex your feet, push. Push, 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 push. Push against the heels, push against your knees. Push, push, push. Come on. We're going to finish with the hardest one. And then we're done, okay? So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend, push, bend, push. Extend, push, bend, push. If you can keep your heels together, you won't be able to extend your legs all the way, but it's probably going to be harder. So maybe extend and bend, extend and bend, or extend fully and bend in. You're squeezing on the out, you're squeezing on the in. Come on, we're nearly done. This is the hardest you've squeezed this entire series. And in, come on, squeeze, out and in. Finish with Brooke and me. We are going to finish strong. Go for 4 and 3. Squeeze, squeeze, and 2. Squeeze. Last one, finish it. Come back together, hold it. Hold and squeeze, squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, people, done. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I can even stretch. That was brutal. It was definitely brutal. Take off your ankle weights. And I'm not gonna lie, I filmed Jen's outer thigh and glute workout just before. And this was like also using thighs. I don't know why I did this to myself, people, but I did. And I hope you don't make the same mistake and do all those workouts together. Or maybe you're going to do the inner thigh and Jen's outer thigh from last month. That one was definitely a doozy. I'm not sure which one was harder. I think that one might have been harder. It was like that kind of I really want to cry pain, but I can't show it on camera. That's that pain I was going through with that outer thigh workout. Ah, feels so good to release those hips. I kind of feel like even though we did obviously contract a lot, I don't feel tight. I don't really feel like I need a huge stretch. I don't know why that is with inner thighs. I don't feel like my inner thighs cramp anywhere near as much as my glutes. Let's go to the side and up. And then other side. Ah, feels good. And then side and up. Pull that in. And let's stretch out the upper body a little bit because we did use our core and our arms and shoulders a lot just holding those positions. Reach side to side, up behind, head side to side and roll those shoulders. So how was it, Brooke? I hope it ticked all the boxes for you. All of the joking aside, I did actually enjoy it. You know me, I love a good inner thigh torture session. So thank you so much for suggesting it. And I'm sure there'll be lots of fans coming up from my advanced viewers. Looking forward to all the comments below. And I will be back with another workout very soon. Bye for now.